Warmly welcoming Miss Akshita Negi.
Today's session is about understanding addictive patterns in young minds and what addiction is, first of all. It's not just about alcohol or drugs, it is about behavior. Addiction is not a lack of discipline or morals. It's a brain based pattern that is linked to stress, that's linked to emotions, and our reward system. This understanding, if we understand how it's happening, is going to really help us respond with empathy rather than judgment. Why are young people more vulnerable? It's because of how their brain is developing, right? It has now proven that your brain develops till the age of 25. All these young minds, they experience emotions and rewards very, very strongly, but they do not have a fully developed system to pause, to evaluate, or look at the consequences. When we talk about young minds, we have to understand that they're not bad. They have very high speed engines, but they have very weak brakes. So instead of saying, why don't they just stop? We should ask, how can we help them strengthen these brakes? When we hear the word addiction, many of us think of, like I said, alcohol and drugs, right? But we all know that there are some behavioral addiction as well. For example, I have some of them written here. So we've got smartphone use, social media, gaming, gambling. These really can activate the same reward pathways in the brain, just as alcohol or vape or tobacco or drugs. The important concern here is that these habits, these addictions, they become compulsive. They're driven by the emotion, that they're very hard to control, right? Addictive patterns don't just start randomly, okay? So they grow from some unmet emotional needs, stress, or pain. So, addiction usually obviously doesn't start as a problem, right? It just begins with curiosity. The brain has been trained to expect constant high stimulation.
Whatever you've said so far is so true. What we are missing is finding that trigger. That is not something which I think we can find.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for that question. To be honest, coaching is something that all of us, I would say, should learn. Create that bond with them, that they would listen to you. What are the red flags that we can look at, right? Most of the times physical signs show up first, and then there could be some emotional signs, right? Someone has become very aggressive, they've become very defensive, and they have started breaking rules. Again, it is a problem. Now we're going to move into a short group activity. So I'm going to share 4 student scenarios with you. Now each student carries an invisible backpack. Okay, you have to find out the 3 whys of the behavior, right?
Thought that she has got some anxiety and depression, maybe because of some social rejection. One of my points were like, maybe she wants to be like perfect. What is she escaping from? She's escaping from the judgmental nature of the people around her.
For her problem, maybe more engagement with the mobiles. Red flags here, what we thought, maybe all like she's facing all the issues, social, emotional, family background. So she might be facing all these issues.
We need to think about the cognitive thinking also. I think it will also play an important role in this. And the space to be given, I think that is the most priority. So according to us, ma'am, we were discussing about all these pointers. It may surely help Kunal to overcome from all this. Thank you.
What you as an educator can do. So it's very important for you to start with awareness, right? Your role as an educator is to notice these important patterns, and you have to be curious. It's very important to normalize conversations around habits and behaviors, okay? With your kids, with students. Do not put any labels, right? Like your labels always shut down communication. So this will help them look at their patterns without without feeling that, oh, I'm being judged. You can again build emotional awareness. Have your students and kids check in with themselves, like for students or any of your nieces or nephews, always communicate with the parents. But in this quote to end, the first step towards change is awareness, and next step is compassion. As educators, it's important for us to be aware and compassionate. Thank you so much for attending today's session.
Akshita, you were amazing. In fact, I have got few great tips from you.
We are 2 hours, we are just coming out of from our zone, and then we are becoming a students.
Great.
It's very so true, much fun. We are enjoying the
Thank you, ma'am.
sessions.
And
Session is very close to my heart. It is, I think it's a beautifully curated program. Thank you so much for that, ma'am.